Hi everyone, before I get this new video started, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who watched and liked and commented on my last video, which if you haven't watched that one, you should definitely watch it before you watch this one. It gives some context. I'll link that up here for you. But thank you so much. I was overwhelmed with the amount of supportive comments that I got. It really meant a lot to me. I know that I made the right decision, but feeling like you guys had my back and you guys encouraged me and supported me really affirmed that for me, and I am very, very grateful for that. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. It meant a lot to me. Without further ado, let's get into this new video. Hello everyone, welcome to my first commute to my new base. I am in Phoenix right now and I am going to Chicago for the first time, and not for the first time ever, but like for the first time as my new base, and I'm really excited about it. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Michelle and I am a Chicago-based flight attendant for a major US airline, and I am so happy to have you here. I vlog about my trips and I do my best to take you guys with me. So let's commute. Good morning everyone. It is my first day of my first trip as a Chicago-based flight attendant and I am excited, but I have like the first day of school jitters, just like feeling like obviously it's the same job and I know what I'm doing, but feeling like I'm just like in a new environment and I just don't know how things are gonna go. So far it's been good. I went to my crash pad last night and got some things settled in, met some of my roommates, and they were really, really nice. I'm like right by a busy door where people keep walking in and out of. But yeah, I am here bright and early. It is 6 a.m. and my check-in is at 6:30. I got a coffee because I did not sleep very well. I think, yeah, because I was so like nervous, excited, I just couldn't get to sleep. So I probably only got like 3 or 4 hours of interrupted sleep, but it's okay. I still feel pretty good and hopefully this coffee will do its job. Okay, so today we are starting a 2-day trip and we are working first an Orlando turn. So we do Chicago, Orlando, Orlando, Chicago, and then we end up in Cincinnati tonight. I have a 3-hour sit though, I think, after the turn, which is kind of a bummer, but it's okay. And I am working first class galley, which is my favorite position, and we are on the 777M. So it's a configuration and it has like a really big economy section, but in first class it's a pretty small section, so I think first class galley is the best position to be on this plane, but I guess I usually think first class galley is the best position to be just because that's my favorite. Also, I met a subscriber when I was walking to my gate and it made my day. Tyler, if you're watching this, so thank you so much for saying hi, even though I'm sure you were so tired after coming in from your red eye. But it was really nice chatting with you and I hope that we can fly together soon. And if any of you guys ever see me in the airport, I know there's not that many of you guys, but if you ever do, please say hi. I would love to chat with you. Okay, so we finished our first flight, Chicago to Orlando. We got in early, so we have a little bit of time before we start boarding up again. And then we work back Orlando, Chicago, and then we sit. First flight went really well, no complaints. Okay, we are done with day 1 of 2 of this trip. Today was pretty good. It was long. I just felt like it went on for a while, but it was also very, very good because my crew is really awesome. Right now, it's 8:45 p.m. My pickup time is at 7:30 a.m. So it's a pretty short overnight, but my priority is to get some rest because I did not rest that much last night, and just to relax. So I'm gonna eat some food, call my husband, that's it for the night. Still dark outside right now because it is like 6:40 a.m. but maybe we'll catch a sunrise before we leave. Good morning, everybody. It's day 2 of 2. I am in Cincinnati. We are working 3 flights today. We go Cincinnati to Denver. We sit in Denver, then we do Denver, Minneapolis, Minneapolis, Chicago. And that's it for the day. It is about 7:20 a.m. I'm gonna go down to catch my 7:30 a.m. van. And let's see, what else do I have to tell you? Not much. We're on an Airbus the first leg, and then a 737 the next 2 legs. We're getting the hint of a sunrise over there. Bye, Cincinnati. Okay, we have 2 hours and 36 minutes on this flight from Cincinnati to Denver. The captain said it shouldn't be super bumpy. I think we're pretty full, probably maybe completely full. Now I'm just closing all of these so people can sleep and the sun won't be in their face. In the negatives here in Minneapolis. It's not nice. It is so cold. I am just standing by the boarding door and I am freezing. Okay, I am back in my crash pad here in Chicago. My day today went really well. The best part of my day was definitely my sit in Denver because I got to see one of my really good friends. She was my classmate in training, my roommate in Newark, and we still talk all the time. She's definitely one of the best friends I have at this airline, and we don't see each other that much because she's still based in Newark, and we're just in different bases, so we don't ever really run into each other. So it's really fun when we just so happen to be at the same airport at the same time. So we were both in Denver and we just talked my whole sit and it was so fun. So tomorrow I start a 3-day and I think I'm just gonna vlog it too, so I don't think I'll end this video. I think we'll just combine the 2 videos because I think this trip was short and then my next trip is pretty short too. So we'll combine the videos. Tomorrow I am working Chicago, Puerto Vallarta, and then Puerto Vallarta to San Francisco, and then I have a short layover there. And that's it for tonight though. I gotta get some sleep. It's about 9:30 a.m. and I'm waking up around 5:30. So yeah, talk to you in the morning. Yeah. Okay, so we are done with our first flight. It was a 4-hour and 6-minute flight from Chicago to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and it went really well. People were super nice. It was just a busy flight because most of the flights going to like vacation destinations are pretty busy. But I also met someone who recognized me from YouTube again on this flight. It was another flight attendant. So shout out to Dean if you are watching this. You were absolutely wonderful. I loved having you on my flight to Puerto Vallarta, and I hope to fly with you soon in Chicago. But yeah, we have a little bit more time, probably about 20 more minutes
before we board up again, and then we are going from Puerto Vallarta to San Francisco, and that should be probably around a 3-hour 30-minute flight, so a little bit shorter, so that's nice. But it's a pretty high time day. I think we're flying like over 8 hours, probably like 8.5 hours today, which is a lot for one day, but it's been good so far. My crew is amazing, and they're making me today go very smoothly. Hello, we're done with day one of 3 of this trip, and it's day 3 of 5 of work for me. Today was a pretty long day. It was a productive day. It was a pretty high time day, but it was a really good day. I have a really awesome crew. I'm working with one guy who's pretty senior, one guy who's pretty junior, and they're both great and have just really good attitudes about everything. So it's pretty nice to work with a good crew. That like makes the world of a difference, as I've said many times before. San Francisco is like so windy and it's raining here right now, so we had one of like the more turbulent like landings that I've had in a long time. We hit this like kind of gust of wind, I think it was, that we were like, whoa, and I almost felt like that roller coaster like feeling that you get when your stomach drops, you know. But everything was fine. The pilots landed the plane great, and everyone was safe. I think someone did get sick because of the turbulence, but other than that, everything went very well. I'm so bummed out though, because my plan was to like we're staying close to the airport, and my plan was to walk to like Burlingame, which is close to the airport, and just like find something to eat there. I really like downtown Burlingame area. As you guys have probably known if you've been watching my channel for longer than one video, I was San Francisco based up until this week, and I know the area fairly well, so that was like my plan, and I was so excited. But the weather is terrible, you guys. It is windy, it is raining, and it is not warm at all, and it's already dark right now. So I am not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna chill out here. But that's all for now, and I am just going to relax. Oh, our pickup time is so freaking early tomorrow. Our pickup time is 3:30 a.m. and I will get up around 2:30 a.m. for that. So that's gonna be such an early morning. So I definitely am not gonna do anything crazy. It's a 10-hour layover. We're gonna take it really chill. So I'll probably just watch some TV. Nice boring layover, nice relaxing layover in San Francisco. But I'm gonna show you outside to see if you could like hear or see the wind, so you can understand how crazy it was. Okay, you can probably hear it. It's so loud. Look at that tree going nuts.
5:30 a.m. I'm still in San Francisco. I'm going to head down to the gym. I'll explain why I'm still here after I'm done with the gym. Okay, I'm back from the gym. I did a quick 40-minute workout, and it is 6:14 a.m. right now. I have to be downstairs at 7, so I'm gonna quickly shower and then we'll chat. I'll catch you up while I get ready. Okay guys, I am ready. It is 6:45, so I have about 5 minutes until I'm gonna head downstairs for the shuttle. So let me explain. What had happened is before I went to bed, I was talking on the phone to my husband, and then my work phone gave me a notification, and it said that my flight for today was canceled, my first flight, the SFO Chicago one. And I thought it was like kind of funny because we had checked yesterday and the loads were super empty. Like the plane holds about 270 people and only about 60-70 people were booked for it. And so we were joking like, do they know something we don't? Like, are they gonna cancel this? What's happening? And then they did end up canceling. They said that the plane was canceled because the plane was taken out of service due to a technical issue that needed some servicing, something like that, something maintenance-y. And
I was waiting for them to update my pairing. They never did. I went to sleep. I kept waking up to check to see if anything was updated because I didn't know what they were going to make us do. Were they going to make us work a later flight? Were they going to make us deadhead? You know, I just didn't know. Reassign us to something else. And so I checked even around like 2 a.m. and then nothing was changed. But then when I woke up around 2:30 for my alarm, it did change, and we were deadheading. Instead of working a 5:30 a.m. flight, we were deadheading on an 8:25 flight back to Chicago. And then we have an RX day tomorrow because this was a 2-day or a 3-day that turned into a 2-day. Tomorrow it's an RX day. That's a term for line holders that basically means like we're subject to reassignment. It's not like necessarily reserve, but it's like if they have something for us, when we call them today, they can assign us something for tomorrow. There's some limitations and rules of what they can give us, but that's basically the gist of it. I'm hoping I don't get anything and I can just deadhead to Chicago. I call them, they don't give me anything, and then I can go to Phoenix for my days off, but we'll see. I will definitely let you guys know what happens. This is like my first week as a line holder, as you guys know, so I definitely don't really know a lot of the rules or the norms of what happens when something cancels, because as a reserve, you're just always subject to reassignment, and you're not released until you're released from scheduling, like, period. But yeah, so I went to the gym early this morning. Definitely wasn't planning on going, but then I knew if I was deadheading, I'll be sitting most of the day, and I just know myself, and I feel so much better when I get some movement in. So I didn't want to wake up, but I did wake up and just went to the gym to get in a workout, and I already feel better, and I'm so glad I did it, and I think I can get some sleep on the plane. But it's time to head down. Talk to you guys later. My plan is to read my book on my deadhead.
Okay, I got great news. I called scheduling and I was able to fake my deadhead for today, and they released me for my RX day for tomorrow, which is super awesome because instead of having to fly SFO, anyway, so instead of having to fly SFO Chicago and then calling there to see if I could be released and then flying Chicago back to Phoenix, they just released me because they didn't need me. They didn't have anything for me that would get me back within the time I needed to get back tomorrow. So then I can just fly now SFO to Phoenix straight, which is like saving me 6+ hours of flying, which is amazing. I'll be back at like 11 a.m. today in Phoenix, and I just got a seat on another airline, so I'm so happy. It worked out so well. Honestly, like, my first week as a line holder has been chef's kiss. But yeah, I'm gonna head over to my boarding gate now, and let's go home. So I made it back to Phoenix. Husband just picked me up, and I am so happy. My commute went really well. There were a lot of empty seats, so I wasn't super worried about that. This was probably the best ending for this trip that I could have asked for. Not only did I get an extra day off, but get paid the same amount, I also just could fly straight home from San Francisco. So instead of getting home at like 8 p.m. today, it's only 11:30, which is super awesome. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day here, and I have a few days off before I have to go back to work. But I loved my first week as a Chicago-based flight attendant. The cold was rough, but everything else was really great. I hope you guys enjoyed it too, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, leave a comment down below. I'd love to chat with you, and I hope you stick around for my next adventure. Bye!